Hi, I'm Donna Weber, talking about the feeling economy today. Now, with generative AI, we are moving into a feeling economy. I learned about the feeling economy from Roland Rust. He's a distinguished professor at the Robert H. Smith School of Business. And this is my understanding of what I learned from Roland Rust, that our civilization, our society has moved from a manufacturing economy to a thinking economy, and now we're moving into a feeling economy. So let's explore what that means. That at some point in time, we moved, I was going to say I'm no historian, but I actually did get my degree in history. So I don't have specific dates, but we did move from an agrarian, very manual, physical labor-based economy and society. And then that transitioned in the Industrial Revolution to one dominated by industry and machine manufacturing. And during those times, technological changes were introduced, and that provided novel ways of working and living that fundamentally transformed our society. Physical labor became devalued. We were able to do more with less with machines, and that moved us into more of a thinking economy. So as physical labor became automated, then things that became more valued are human skills like analytical processing, thinking tasks, interpreting, analyzing. And that became the rise of the knowledge workers. And where being a thinking human is where you are most valued in the economy. Now, we're all really excited about generative AI, myself included. I saw an awesome talk at the conference Cognition a couple weeks ago, or actually last week, by Donald Clark, who says, generative AI is amazing. It's in its infancy. We haven't even celebrated its first birthday yet. And it's the worst it's ever going to be. So let's think about that. What does that mean? And this is me just grappling these ideas myself and sharing them with you. So as generative AI advances and becomes smarter, then we start to move away from that thinking economy into what Rust calls is the feeling economy. As AI becomes more able to think, then there's less economic value in me as a human doing the thinking. And as a result, what sets me apart as a person are my feelings, the ability to empathize, the ability to interpret, the ability to forecast and predict, the ability to build relationships. So those are the qualities that become higher valued in the feeling economy. And so the feeling tasks and jobs have higher value. So what does this mean for you? As I shared, generative AI is in its infancy, and maybe you're dabbling with it like I am, but start thinking about how you can get out of the simple routine tasks that you do, because those will be automated if they're not already. How can you get out of the basic repeatable thinking skills? How can you start to move away from those things you do all over and over for every customer you work with, for every meeting you have internally and with customers? Start thinking about how do you add value that's different from those repeatable tasks that you may be stuck in with your customers and with your company. So feeling means empathizing, guiding, collaborating, prescribing. The goal is to help your customers transform their lives and their businesses as a result of your solution. And you want them to see around corners because of the personal relationship they have with you and your company. How can you transform your company by really helping them see around corners from what you see on the front lines of working with customers? So it's your opportunity to start to elevate yourself, even if the AI isn't there yet, but start thinking about how you're going to make that leap away from the automated, the routine, the simple, to these advanced skills that computers don't know how to do. From what I learned in my simple, very shallow research so far, is that they can get chatbots to respond to people in ways that we feel connected with. But they're really just seeing the patterns of how people communicate. They're not able to have these feelings and empathize. So lean into that. I believe that as technology becomes more and more commoditized, what sets companies apart are the services that we provide, the extra touches. The value add is the experience that people have working with you, not necessarily just your product. To dive deeper, check out an article about Roland Russ and Ni Hui Huang's book it's called The Feeling Economy. You can check out an article and the book as well. Thank you.